Hello there, thanks for stopping by. Welcome to Messing About with a Narrowboat. This episode is a kind of closing off of the last couple of episodes, snagging episode if you like. So we've got a few things to do. Run the pipes for the radiators, just the pipes, I'm not fitting the radiators. Trim up the bed, finish off little bits and bobs in the bedroom. Just little things like that, just to clear the way for the next batch of projects. It's also the Easter weekend coming up and school holidays have happened, so we'll be off taking our grandson out for a day and doing some bits and bobs over the Easter weekend. So yep, this one is going to be a short vlog. So stick with us, hang around for a bit, see where I get up to, because at this moment in time, even I'm not sure what I'm going to get up to. Oh dear, it's a yucky day outside and it's cold and I've got the heater at home. Oh, it's cold. So we start the day with a narrowboat shuffle. Everything here, over there, and I'll get the central heating pipes in. And as with the water pipes, for the central heating pipes, I'm using 22mm John Guest Speedfit lay flat pipe. So just over an hour later, I've got the pipe clips in. Now there are 3 clips here. So one from the central heating boiler, one back to it, and then the third one is for the diesel stove. It was recommended that we just run a bit of 15mm pipe, and then when the installers come in, Lockgate come in, they can just quickly run the pipe through. It's already clipped up, it just saves a whole bunch of time. And I can see that, I mean it's taken, it would take them an hour or so. So next job, repeat what I did on the port side and cut a starboard side midships inspection hatch. And the good news is, that bilge is also dry. And if you watched our first to fix plumbing episode, you'll know what a stupid statement that actually is. Right, that's another one done. Just got to get 3 coats of varnish. Well, I've kind of run out of time today. Got a lot done, but I've got an errand to run. So, I've painted something. It's time to go home. I completely forgot to video what was going on today. I've been here for ages and ages and ages and ages. And it's nearly the end of the day and I realised didn't film a thing. Too busy. So I got the central heating pipes and the diesel stove pipe in all the way up the boat. Been measuring for the fireplace, for the hearth, for the stove. And that's my next job. I've tidied up the wiring at the water pump. That's just stuck up while I'm waiting for the glue to set. And I made a crossbar for the bed. I felt a little bit of extra strength in that middle section, but I've made it removable. So that if we need to get into big boxes and suitcases and stuff, we can remove it. And I had a can of iron brew. And I tidied up some trim and some bits and bobs. So it really was a snagging day, really. Nothing dramatic. So at the start of this episode, I wasn't quite sure where we were going, but as the days have gone on, I've figured things out a bit. Really just trying to figure out what's next. I've got quite a lot of big ticket items to do. the shower, in the bathroom sink and the bathroom ceiling, the dinette and the kitchen, the solar panels on the roof. But the critical path items are the stove hearth, the calorifier, and ordering the Webasto for the central heating. The calorifier I can't fit yet because I need to fit the cabin bilge pump first, which I'll do. And the reason for the stove, because that is very out of sequence, is Lockgate stoves will be here late July to fit the stove, and they say that the thing that must be ready is the hearth. I get that, that's fair enough. We are away for most of June. Our son's getting married and he lives in Tokyo, so we're going to go over there for a good few weeks. So I'm kind of writing off June. So I've got 6 weeks to get quite a lot done. So the stove certainly, and like all of these things, there are lead times. I want to order a slate hearth, and that's got about a 3-week lead time. So that's why I was measuring up today. The calorifier won't take me a huge amount of time to fit. So yeah, that's kind of current plans now after all this little snagging bits. Is stove, calorifier, bilge pump. It's another beautiful day on the boat. It's the Easter weekend. Roma's away playing somewhere, and I'm just cracking on with more snagging stuff in the bedroom. Snagging in the bedroom, not snogging, because Roma's not here. Snagging. So I decided to add a couple of side trims to the edge of the bed, just D-shaped moulding, just glued on, just so that your legs don't catch on the wood, and it kind of neatens it up a little bit. I'm just waiting for that lot to dry, and then I'll put one on the edge there. And I've been playing around with the bedroom door frame, so I forgot to add the top part, so I'm just in the middle of doing that. It's just gluing up at the moment, but I've realised there's a way to get another 20 millimeters out of the door frame, which means I can extend the size of the shower to a good 900 mil. So I'm just working on that. It really just, what I'm trying to do really is make the door frame part of the wall, and then that shifts everything that way. So I'll show you all of that when I'm done. It's just a matter of measuring, cutting, and putting it up. Well, quite a bit later, I've redone and I've saved an inch. So I built the door liner. There'll be a 20 mil oak going down to the ground. I've actually checked it and it's all square. It's taken me ages to get it right, and I just need to put end caps on it. And I've done the top bar as well. So it has taken a while, that. I just wanted to get it absolutely right. I don't want to put the door on and suddenly find it's all kind of wavy. So I've been spending a lot of slow time just getting it right, taking my time, getting it square to the floor, getting it square to the wall. Yeah, feels like I haven't done very much, but I have really. Yay, that's all that done. The top's all lined up now. Right, I'll put that back in, and we've got a nice straight line down there. That's 600 millimeters wide. So with door linings, that fits exactly a 533 millimeter door, 21 inches. I can get through that. Only problem is we can't get the wardrobe through it. So it's still in flat pack anyway. Right, I've painted those little fillets. So you know what that means. I've painted something, it's time to go home. Now I haven't run the engine for months, so I think I better give it a turn just to make sure it's okay. Well, I can see the deck boards didn't survive the winter. I'll need to fix that sooner rather than later. Yeah, that's not bad. I haven't run that since December. About 4 months. And it started first time. Now, because I haven't run it for so long, I'll just give it 10 minutes of running. I'll just keep an eye on the temperatures. Because we're out of the water, there's no cooling on the side of the boats. So I don't want it to get too hot, but I want it to be hot enough to burn off any condensation and give the circulation run. And Beta Marine say that in order to charge your battery, you need to run it at least 1200 RPM. So rather than having it sitting idle, I'm just running it at 1200. Just carrying on from where we were, I've just added an extra bit of wood onto the end of the bulkhead.
Voila, finished product.
So we are going to wrap up this week's vlog here.
Yeah, on Easter Monday.
Yeah, it's a bit short really, because we've been away and doing grandkids, and actually been waiting for things to arrive for the next batch of projects, like tiles and hearth and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, so it's just a waiting game now, waiting for that, and then the next stage, and then more excitement for the week.
Yeah, I didn't get through everything I wanted to this week, but a good 80% of it, so that's fine.
You worked over the weekend as well.
Next week, 2 things are happening next week. I'm going to do some woodwork stuff back to the bed, build the drawers and the boxes. Shouldn't take long. I know I keep saying that, and a month later I'm still doing it.
Slow progress.
And all the bits for the fireplace will arrive later in the week. So we can probably get a start on that. So bit of woodwork next week, I think. So for now, thanks for watching, thanks for liking, thanks for the comments. The comments this week were quite great. Thank you for the kind encouragement about the water tank install. Yeah, some nice comments about that. So thank you for that. And we'll see you next time.
See you then.